Howdy folks, TJ here. Speccy Next, a little bit of a learning day today. Old dogs can learn new tricks. I've had this Next for a long time, and there's so much nitty-gritty, especially on the new NextZXOS, of things that you can do. Some of these things you could have done before in a different manner or in the same manner, but being an old stubborn man, I typically just don't gravitate towards those, or my memory is fading and I just don't remember to do them. A common thing that if you've been watching my videos, I'll be playing a game or starting a game for the first time and I go, oh, I hope the joystick or the 8BitDo works. Otherwise I'm in trouble because then I got to use the keyboard, and sometimes those keyboard commands, I don't like some of the letter configurations. I actually like QAOP. I've gotten used to that pretty well, but not all games do that. And at the same time, you just launch a game, and even though it says it's got Kempston, it doesn't work. Now, I'm not going to cover every single scenario in this video. I'm only going to cover one, in that the current new NextZXOS has a fairly easy way to go in and configure all these fun buttons on this 8BitDo to do things. And the NextZXOS will remember what you've set, or at least it's supposed to, and then you can play it with this if it's a keyboard game only and you want to use this to move it around. Not saying it's going to be any easier, but it might be. Now, I don't know every game out there and which ones are keyboard only, but I know of one for sure. Invasion of the Cloud People. Not the current one for the Next, but the old original game I created on my Omni laptop, which is basically a Speccy 48 or 128. I didn't design joystick controls, period. It was just up, down, left, right. That was it. There's no shooting in the game. So I never got to use a keyboard, or I keep saying keyboard, but a joystick, a 8BitDo on my game. Will it make it any easier? No idea. But we're going to go through the settings. I'm going to show you. I've never done this before, so I'm going to do it and see if it actually works, and then play a round of my own game. Only reason I'm selecting my own game is because I know for surely it doesn't have a joystick capability. And also, it's my video and I want to play my game. A little bit of a self-promotion, I guess you can call it. Let's go ahead and wake up this screen, and I'm going to go off camera for a second, pick my nose, because my nose is drooling, the allergies as normal. Let's wake up my computer. So in here, we're going to go to browser, and I've already I saved my game as a snapshot. So cldpeop1.sna. That's the one that when you download and you go to my itch.io account and you grab the original Invasion of the Cloud People for the Speccy 48, most of the time I tell people to use the .sna because I had to use a program that converted some of my BASIC into machine code or machine language, whatever, and it made it speedier and it made it a more fun game. So I then did that and saved it as a snapshot, so most any Speccy that can load snapshots can easily play it at the full bore. Otherwise, if you try to load the .tap, it's slow as molasses, and there's a way that you can get around that by loading it in a different way, but it's cumbersome and most people just don't do it. And I'm just not a good programmer. I'm just a newbie hack. But we're going to load this game and I'm going to show you. So let's do this together, okay? So it's Learn the Speccy Next Day. And by the way, I didn't create this. I actually have watched multiple times Mike Cadwallader. Did I say it right this time? I didn't even stutter, but I probably completely pronounced it wrong. But he has a YouTube channel I'll post below, and I've also posted a link to his before because he has 3 new videos about the NextZXOS that really go into great detail about some of these things. I rewatched them and I thought, hey, why don't I try this damn joystick thing, because it shouldn't be a pain in the ass anymore. I can maybe do this for future games and be able to use my 8BitDo. So let's load up Cloud People. Oh crap, see, so I loaded it before and see how it memorized it and it went right into the game? I don't want to do that. I need to set it up. So let's remember. So I had to learn this and I had to post it this morning. I said, hey folks, on the Next Facebook group, once you select a game in Next, on your Next with the current NextZXOS, it remembers it and it just goes right through the game. It doesn't bring up your choice of things. What keys do you hold down on the keyboard to reselect? Because maybe you did a boo-boo or wanted to do something different. The symbol shift key on the bottom left of my Next keyboard and enter will do it. So go to the file. I'm holding down my symbol shift. You can't see it, but believe me. And I'm hitting enter. And there you go. It brought it up so I can now reselect. Since this is a snapshot, it doesn't have all your normal things up there that you'd see, like 1 for 128K or whatever. But for this exercise, it has what I want to look at. And again, I've never done this, so I could be recording all this for nothing. But it should work. We'll see. Together. J for joystick control. So you see there's options. It's going to save to cache, which I'm fine with. You can go to advanced hardware options, joystick, or select load play speed. Let's go ahead and hit J for joystick. And here is your screen. It says select controls, then press space. So here is left, here is right, here is left and right, key, joy, setup. Key, joy, remember that. Key, joy, key, joy. Left key, left joystick is what I want to adjust. So I'm going to hit the letter E. It's got it highlighted, and then these are all the things I can then change. Now, I'm only going to worry about certain of them because my game, again, is left, right, up, down. But if there's other things you want to do, B, C, A, X, Y, Z, and I said Z instead of Z. I'm getting pretty good at that, aren't I? It's just becoming a natural part of my lingo. So I'm going to hit the letter E. And you'll see it changed it there and it's blinking. So now I go and it says press what I want on my stick. So I'm going to press up. It says up. What am I going to do? I'm going to press this top one. And it's supposed to... Oh, I got to wake up the joystick. It wasn't woken. I've now woke it. Okay, now I'm going to try it. It still did it take? I don't know if it took. Oh no, what am I doing wrong? You would think it would go down to the next character. Oh no. Let's press. No, it's not taken. Left, right, up, down. Oh no. All this video for nothing. Well, maybe I'll shut off the camera for a second and then tinker with it and then come back and see if it works. So hold on. I may have to re-record all this or we'll butt in here in a second and come back and say, I figured it out. So hold tight. I think I figured it out. We don't know yet, but let's try it. Okay, so I went back to this. Okay, so E for left keyboard. Okay, so it says press. So I think I was pressing this first. I think I need to press the key on the keyboard and then this. So I'm going to hit, for up, I want to do Q. And it's already there. So I wasn't having to select anything on here. It's already up means this is up. The keys are already corresponding to the things on here. I think I got it now. Okay, down is A. I was thinking I would have to push on here, but maybe I don't. Maybe it's already there. Left is O. Right is P. And then all these other things I don't care about. So, do I just hit space bar? No, I don't want to do that. I don't know what these other ones should be. Press for fire? Maybe I do the space bar? Yeah, space. We'll stick with what the regular stuff is. We'll go M, S, enter, X, Y, Z. Okay. Now when I did that, it changed. See, it was on default before. This was already kind of pre-set up for my game because I was going to stick with QAOP. If it was going to be different, these are already, this is what these are. It's not that I have to press on here to say, hey, this is what it's going to be. See, we're doing this together. It's not like I've recorded this and made it perfect and knowing what the hell I'm doing. I'm winging it with you at the same time. So now it says left is on keyjoy. So what else do I do to do? Do I hit the select controls, then press space? Do I hit space key down? Press available for keyjoy. Enter space for SimCap. I think that's it, but let me hit space. Yeah, it took me back to here. So now let's actually see what happens. Press enter to play. And we're going to see if it actually works. I don't know. This could be fun. It may not work. It is freaking working. Holy shit. Left. I'm using my keyboard. I'm the joystick. Now, if you go diagonal, there is no diagonal in my game. But right now, oh crap! I died. This is cool. Let's at least get to the next level. So so it's not even designed into this game, but I'm using a joypad. This is so cool. Now let's see if it remembers it. So we've effectively done what we tried to do. Let's restart the game. So we're starting from scratch. I'm going to even turn off the computer and turn it back on. I'm going to turn off the monitor so there's no back power to my Next. Let's turn this back on and turn this back on. Fresh start. Let's see if it remembers it. Does it remember that on this game I'm using the keyjoy? Keyjoy. Did I even hit record on this thing? I say that every time. Okay, browser. I'm under, where was I? Games? Where did I put my file? It's a Speccy Classic 48. Oh, I went too far. There it is. Cloudpeople.1. Okay. So it is playing. I think it did. I think it worked. This is fracking cool. See, imagine if I read a little bit more, you would know these things, or watch some people's videos that know what the hell they're doing. I never claim to know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just an enthusiast, and I sometimes fall upon things that, maybe it's new news, but most of the time, it's just me playing, and then I want to do something, and I saw Mike Cadwallader say, this is how you do this, and now I can play my game that was never designed. Oh, that bastard cloud person. It grabbed my portal. Anyway, how about that? We learned something together today. Thanks for watching the video. So if you've got a game that you want to use and you own an 8BitDo and you want to use keyjoy. I can imagine a little Japanese anime keyjoy singing that. This is really cool. Neat feature. NextZXOS is so cool. There's a lot I need to learn. I have limited time. I'm do stuff when I can, but I learned something today. Hopefully you did too. Thanks for coming over to my house. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.